Good day, everyone. Welcome to Emotions and Stories. Our story for today is called Guy, Ghar aur Gupshup. In a narrow lane of Indore where neighbors knew each other's grocery lists better than own passwords, lived Raghav and Meera. Married for 5 years, arguing for 6. Their marriage was stable, loving, and held together by one unexpected pillar: their domestic cow, Gauri. Gauri was not just a cow, she was a personality. White with perfectly symmetrical brown patches, she had expressive eyes and that seemed to judge everyone silently. Raghav believed Gauri understood emotions better than most humans. Meera believed Gauri understood drama. They had bought Gauri during the pandemic, when going back to roots was trending harder than banana bread. What started as a noble idea of organic milk soon became a full-time emotional relationship. Every morning at 5 a.m., Gauri would move with precision of an alarm clock that had a personal vendetta against sleep. Raghav, pretending to be deaf, would roll over. Meera would glare at him, mutter something about men and responsibilities, and march outside with a steel bucket like a warrior going into battle. Gauri, meanwhile, would refuse to give milk unless Meera spoke to her softly. "Gauri beta, good morning," Meera would say. Only then would the milk flow. On days Meera was irritated, Gauri mysteriously developed low mood, reducing half of her usual quantity. Raghav tried bonding with Gauri too. He played bhajans on his phone, fed her fresh grass, and once even discussed office politics with her. Gauri listened patiently, chewing thoughtfully, but still reserved her best milk for Meera. This led Raghav to accuse both of gender bias. Their neighbors were equally entertained. Sharma auntie swore Gauri brought positivity to the lane. Verma uncle claimed Gauri stared at him because he knew he diluted milk. Kids treated her like a celebrity, clicking selfies and trying friendship bands around her horns during Raksha Bandhan. One evening, after a particularly dramatic argument about who forgot to buy cattle feed, Raghav and Meera sat silently in the courtyard. The tension was thick enough to cut with a butter knife. Gauri walked over, gently nudged them both with her nose, and sat down between them. Then, very deliberately, she placed her head on Meera's lap and her tail flicked Raghav's face. Meera burst out laughing. Raghav followed, mostly because the tail attack was hard to ignore. "She's clearly taking sides," Raghav said. "No," Meera replied, wiping off tears of laughter. "She's saying stop behaving like calves." From that day, Gauri became the unofficial marriage counselor. Whenever arguments rose, one of them would say, "Chup, Gauri dekh rahi hai." And strangely, it worked. The real test came when Raghav got a job offer in Pune. Apartment living meant no cows. The discussion was serious, emotional, and filled with long pauses. That night, Gauri refused dinner. The next morning, she followed Meera around like a shadow and blocked Raghav's bike by standing in front of it like a protester. Decision made. They declined the job offer. Life continued in its messy, moo-filled rhythm. The milk supply remained fresh, their arguments remained harmless, and their love quietly strengthened by a cow who taught them patience, routine, and the art of listening without interrupting. Because sometimes the best relationship advice doesn't come from books or people, it comes from a cow chewing cud, judging silently, and loving unconditionally. Sometimes love grows stranger, not through gestures, but through shared responsibilities, laughter, and the simple presence of being that reminds us to be patient, grounded, and kind. Even the quietest companions can teach the loudest lessons about togetherness. We hope you like this little story. Please do like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.